Hello and welcome to Redeemer Review. It's a quick look at what's going on in our church and community this week. I'm Phil Kuhn. Next to me again is Billy Brinkerhuff. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Phil?
Doing well. So before we dive into some of the talking points, I want to do a little recap on our trunk or treat event that we had this Saturday. What a cool event it was.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, so big thank you to everybody who came out for that, and looking forward to doing that again next year. That's an annual thing I look forward to here.
It was a lot of fun. There were quite a few cars in the parking lot. We had some people from the community join us. I didn't get to see much of it because Liz's grandson Phil was with me and my dog most of the time, so I spent most of my time with Phil.
He was a cute kid, that's for sure. Wish I could have been that cute when I was little Phil, right? So, well, let's talk about some of the talking points that we're going to dive into. Of course, we've got this Sunday's theme. We've got this week's verse. We also have Little Steps review announcements, and then our other church announcements, and then an interview. Is that correct?
The interview was scheduled to air today. However,
okay.
I had interviewed on Tuesday after our praise band practice Aaliyah Milliken, who is one of our singers in the praise band. She does multiple other things in our church. I did the interview once, and we found out we didn't have any video. And then I did the interview a second time and found out we didn't have any audio. And so we did it a third time, and because of all of the different technical issues that we were having, Leah and I, after the third time through the interview, were a little punchy, so it's going to require some more creative editing than I had time to do.
So a couple technical difficulties, so we'll go on to that maybe next week.
We'll have that video ready for next week.
Very good.
Yes.
Well, why don't we dive into some talking points for this Sunday sermon? What's the topic going to be, Billy?
The topic is, Pastor Bruckner is starting a new series entitled God the Creator, the Miracle of Life. And this Sunday, his sermon is, You Are a Special Creation of God.
And here's this week's verse. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them. And that's from Genesis 1, verse 27. So looking forward to that. I think that's going to be an interesting topic for us to jump into.
It'll be a great follow-up for Pastor Bob in his second week here. His first week was really wonderful service. Everything went well. It was great to have him back. I think he fit in real well. It was like no time had passed, and I look forward to hearing from him again.
Yeah. Let's dive into LittleSteps Daycare. Do you have a review for us for that?
LittleSteps Daycare, the update. We have 13 staff members working for 53 children. There are currently 3 spots open in our threes room. The Wednesday morning chapel has resumed, and Tammy Beery, our director, is seeking an assistant director. If you need more information about that, you can contact Tammy in her office, call the daycare number, or you can contact the church office, and we can put you in touch with Tammy.
Thank you. We've got something really new and exciting that's going to be coming to Redeemer, right?
Yes.
Possibility of maybe a new choir happening. So choir's going to be forming to sing 2 or 3 times a month in the early service. Now, there's singers of all ages and abilities are welcome. Being able to read the music is not a requirement. We'll begin rehearsals in November, and we're going to have first rehearsal in the sanctuary on Thursday, November 5th at 7:15 p.m. And for more information, you can contact Ann Work. And we're looking forward, of course, to singing together to praise our God. It's going to be awesome. So it's been a little while since we've had a choir.
It is going to be a good addition, something to come back to Redeemer. We had a choir many years ago, and bringing one back to services will be a welcome addition.
Yeah. Should we dive into announcements?
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do those announcements.
Okay. First of all, we got the Voters Assembly, of course, that's happening tonight. It's a big one. Budgets. 2021.
Strap in. It's going to be a fun ride.
Woohoo. We also got Women's Bible Study resuming, meeting on Monday at 6:30.
Yes.
And then the elders are going to be meeting on Monday at 6 p.m. Trustees have their monthly meeting Tuesday at 6:30. And then we've got some stuff going on with the pastoral call. You want to talk about that?
We're going to be bringing you information as things progress on the lines towards how we get a new pastor. So as things develop, we'll bring it to you here. Adam Esterline is our head elder. He is part of the group that is the call committee because the elders are doing the call committee. I believe Bill Alberding is the one that's heading up the call committee. So even though Adam Esterline is the head elder and the elders are the call committee, Bill Alberding is heading up the call committee efforts. So if you've received a letter from Bill Alberding in the past week, there is a meeting for people that received that letter to have a meeting with Pastor Drawbaugh this Sunday in the narthex between services. What this is a group of people that are coming together to do a congregational survey. Who we are, what we're doing, what kind of pastor we'd want to have, and talk to Pastor Drawbaugh about how that moves forward. So really, it's just an information gathering group. Bill sent out those invitations. So if you got one of these letters from Bill Alberding, this Sunday between services is when you're supposed to meet there. And then the elders have the fun job of taking all that information that's going to be collected from all of those people doing those surveys and put it together and try to figure out who we are and who we want.
And probably a good time to thank those elders and call committee for what they're doing and the time that they're putting in to try to help us find our new pastor.
Absolutely. This is not an easy process. This takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of brain power, and a lot of stress.
Yeah. So if you have questions, talk to the elders or the call committee, and they'll be able to help you with that. And anything else you want to talk about today, Billy, before we hop off?
I think we have hit almost everything. We've tried to bring you all the information that's going on here, what's up with the church, all that, and a bag of chips.
That's right. And again, if you have questions for me, you can email me, phil.prevail@gmail.com. And what's the best email for the church?
The email for the church, let's see if I've got this up.
Oops, sorry, put you on the spot.
Right there. That's okay. We've got it up on the screen there. You can contact the church at churchoffice@redeemerwarsaw.org, or you can contact me at rlc_it@redeemerwarsaw.org.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great